I'm from Max International, okay, and Max International have been around in Salt Lake City for the past 15 years. So this is the reason why we are celebrating our 15th year anniversary, all right, 2022. So let me reintroduce myself again, even though Sabri has already informed. So my name is Robert E. Chan. So thanks to the numerous mentors and scientists that have actually guided me in my undertaking to proficiency in my education of glutathione for the past 10 years. So I'm proud to say that I'm relatively good with explaining what glutathione is, because I've been reading about it for the past 10 over years. So the contents of this presentation do not constitute medical advice, all right? These are not medical advice, and they are not instructions, and they do not represent the policies of Max International. So where possible, I have cited references to original source materials, all right? This is where you see at the bottom, right? At the bottom, there will be some citations to reference where I got the information from. All right. So this evening, I share with you the knowledge that I've acquired in the last 10 years. So tonight's subject, today is the 6th of July, 2022. And tonight's subject is going to be Riboceine. Riboceine is the product that we promote. It's the product that we have, okay, for the production of glutathione. And I can safely say that nothing else comes remotely close to what we have, all right? This is how significant Riboceine is compared to any other product that is on the market. It doesn't matter what or where it is from. Now, let's look at the free radical theory. This theory has been around since 1954. It's just as old as me, 68 years old. Okay, cells in our bodies are made up of molecules, right? This is what you have, what you call a normal molecule, okay? Where you have even paired number of electrons, all right? Yeah, it sounds a bit complicated, but don't worry about it. There's a method to this madness. And then this is for you to understand why there is a requirement for antioxidants, neutralization of free radicals, etc., right? So this is a normal molecule. It has even paired electrons, all right? And it looks something like this. Okay, now, when a molecule loses an electron, you see the electron going off? When it loses an electron, and it therefore has an odd unpaired number of electrons, it becomes a damaged molecule. And scientists call this free radicals, all right? So free radical damage and the resulting oxidative stress are major factor behind almost every disease known to man. So never underestimate the seriousness of excessive free radical formation in our body, because these free radicals results in the oxidation of cell walls, resulting in cell breakdown. It attacks, free radicals attacks our body's proteins, right? It alters the cell signaling and function. It attacks the nucleus of the cell, leading to DNA mutation. It damages the mitochondrial DNA, leading to cell death. It is estimated that every cell in our body receives more than 10,000 hits a day from free radicals. So according to the researchers, free radical damage is a major factor behind almost every known disease that is affecting man. All right. And what I was saying just now about the citation, you can see the citation at the bottom here. All right. This is the citation, and you can check out some of these numbers from PubMed. Now, free radical damage and oxidative stress, just to give you an idea of what it is. All right. You're talking about every part of our body. We're talking about the heart. We're talking about the skin aging, psoriasis, sunburn, melanoma, Okay, your kidney disease, and joints, you have arthritis, osteoporosis, and then with the lungs, you have asthma, allergies, and COPD, sorry, and the brain, you have Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's, inflammation, autoimmune system with your immune system. You have in your blood, you have blood flow, clots problem, hypertension, multi-organs, diabetes, aging, chronic fatigue syndrome, and with your eyes, macular degeneration, and cataract. So these are some of the diseases or some of the illnesses that are associated with free radical damage. All right. Now, so to summarize all of this and make it simple so that it is in layman terms, what it actually means, free radicals, is that it is actually unstable molecules, but scientists prefer to call it free radicals. And these free radicals accumulate in our body, resulting in oxidative stress. All right. It causes free radical insults or the free radical damage results in oxidative stress, cell damage, and chronic diseases, including these are some of the causes. These are some of the causes of free radical: poor diet, pollution, pesticide, toxins, smoking, medication, trauma, burns, radiation, and a whole list of others. All right. Even lack of exercise and excessive exercise. So antioxidant helps neutralize free radical molecules by donating electrons. Remember the free radical, the molecule that had the missing electron, it was flying off. Okay. What antioxidants do is they help neutralize by donating the electron to a free radical, so it becomes a molecule again. All right. This process repeats itself, but every time an antioxidant donates an electron to a free radical, it becomes a weak free radical itself. All right. So this is one of the drawbacks of the antioxidant. So in our cell, in every one of our cells, we have 5 network antioxidants, and they include vitamin C, vitamin E. These are considered exogenous antioxidants. They are not produced by our body, and we have to consume, we have to intake these supplements from external sources like vegetables, fruits, etc. Right? And we have, let me get out of this, and we have 3 endogenous. Endogenous means that it is manufactured by our body. Coenzyme Q10, alpha lipoic acid, and glutathione. All right, these are the 3 main network antioxidants that help us in our cells that are produced by our own body. So we must, remember this, we must take a range of antioxidants to stop free radical damage in our body. So if we do not, they will continue to multiply into greater numbers. It will result in more and more chronic diseases. Now, the most important endogenous out of the 5, all right, out of the 3 actually, coenzyme Q10, alpha lipoic acid, and glutathione. The most important one is, according to Dr. Herbert T. Nagasawa, the expert in glutathione, this is what he has to say.
Categorically and without any equivocation whatsoever, I can tell you that glutathione, one thing, it is manufactured by your own body. Secondly, as you heard before, glutathione is the only antioxidant can recycle itself. There are no other antioxidant can do that.
Okay, I hope you are still hearing me, because I just accidentally touched the, can you still hear me? Sabri?
Yes, Robert, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, because I accidentally touched the, what you call it, the airline mode. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, just to show you the network antioxidant scientific research. Let me close off the remote control again. Okay, the network antioxidant scientific research from 1983 to 2022. That's 39 years. All right. Now, in 1983, these are the 5 network antioxidant: alpha lipoic acid, coenzyme Q10, vitamin E, vitamin C, and glutathione. These are the figures from 1983. All right. In 1983, vitamin C was by far the most researched antioxidant that there was. Now we move forward to the 6th of July, that is today. You can see that glutathione has outperformed all the other antioxidants as far as research is concerned. All right. Now, to give you a better impression of what this actually means, we look at a pie chart of exactly the same information as previously. You can see that alpha lipoic acid, coenzyme Q10, vitamin E, vitamin C, the combined research of these 4 antioxidants cannot even compare with glutathione. All right. And as far as glutathione is concerned, the average citation per day, that means every day for the past 14,431 days, there have been 11 citations submitted to PubMed. Okay, you can just see you can just imagine the magnitude of this. All right, so there is a reason for this. There is a reason why this is happening. Okay, so free radical damage to our cells. These are some of the warning signs. You know, you have headaches, memory loss, decreased eyesight, wrinkle and gray hair, sensitive to noise, fatigue, joint pains, you know. And if you have a high diet in sugar, fat, and alcohol, this will greatly affect the free radical production and oxidative stress inside your body. So we look back at antioxidant to see why it is different from other antioxidants. All right. Why is it that there are so many research done on glutathione? First and foremost, it is called the master antioxidant. Glutathione does not become a free radical when it donates the electron. Okay. Glutathione, because glutathione can recycle itself. It also assists other antioxidants to recycle. Other antioxidants cannot adequately protect our body against diseases without glutathione. And lastly, without glutathiones, our cells would disintegrate from unrestrained oxidation. Now, the important part of this whole slide is that glutathione can recycle itself, and it can also recycle other antioxidants. All right. This is the reason why it is different from other antioxidants. Other antioxidants like vitamin C, vitamin E, they cannot recycle themselves, and they cannot assist other antioxidants to recycle. The second thing that glutathione does is that it is the immune system protector and modulator. So what it actually does is it protects our body against bacteria, parasites, carcinogens, pollution, fungus, toxins, germs, and viruses by getting rid of them and repairing our tissues. Glutathione also importantly acts as a signaling molecule. It is very important that our immune system acts accurately. All right. It cannot overreact. It cannot underreact. Take the point about COVID-19. All right. What actually happens is that our immune system is overreacting to the virus that comes inside our body. So the best thing, of course, is to make sure that it is balanced, our immune response, and that the signaling molecules actually activate accurate and optimum response. So in this way, it neutralizes foreign bacteria and viruses. It detoxifies by removing the toxins and heals and repairs. Without glutathione, we will have no resistance to cellular damage, disease, and chronic inflammation. Now, the third most important thing that glutathione does is that glutathione is a detoxifier. What does this mean? It means that glutathione actually combines with the toxin to neutralize it, or what it actually does is that it makes it into a water-soluble conjugate. All right, it combines with the toxin, makes it water-soluble. I always say this, sounds a bit crude, but only material that is water-soluble is removed from our body. If we started excreting or urinating fats, or fat-soluble materials out, there will be hell to pay for us, for our body, right? So what it actually does is it converts it to water-soluble conjugate, and it is detoxified by our liver and kidney, and it is removed through excretion from our body. So this is one of the reasons why our cellular glutathione levels are depleted and compromised as we get older. All right, so glutathione is a multifunctional molecule. It neutralizes free radicals, reduces oxidative stress. It protects our immune system, modulates it. It reduces inflammation. It is a very efficient detoxifier, and it recycles other antioxidants beside regenerating itself. All right. And the regeneration of glutathione is some of the studies that they are using to look into a new generation of products for our body. All right. So just to give you a gist of what glutathione is, unlike vitamin C, where you just take the vitamin C, or vitamin E, where you just take the vitamin E, glutathione is made up of 3 amino acids. All right. These 3 amino acids is glutamic acid, cysteine, and glycine. All right. These 3 components, the building blocks, they make up glutathione if they can be found inside our cells. All right. So cysteine is a critical factor in the overall biosynthesis of glutathione. All right. It synthesizes inside our cells. But we have one problem. Cysteine is considered the rate limiting factor for glutathione production because cysteine is very fragile. All right. And there is a specific reason why cysteine cannot be consumed as a supplement. So let me show you what actually happens to glutathione inside our cell. Okay, glutathione is made in our cells when we have the 3 component parts. All right, glutamic acid, cysteine, and glycine. Okay, when we have these building blocks, it is created inside our cell. Remember this, inside our cell, because it is resistant to intracellular degradation. That means it doesn't break apart. It is kept intact inside our cells. Now, once glutathione leaves our cells, it is degraded. All right. It is degraded into the following 3 components that actually make it up. Okay. Glutamic acid, cysteine, glycine. It breaks into 3 parts. Now, there's no problem with this, because when our body needs to send either glutamic acid, cysteine, or glycine to other parts of our body during that very short period of time, it is possible. However, if it takes a longer time to stay inside our body, then something actually happens to make it so that the cysteine is no more bioavailable. Okay, this is actually what happens to just this molecule, cysteine. 2 molecules of cysteine outside of the cell, they auto-oxidize. into cysteine, all right? Because of the sulfur group. This yellow thing here, you see, it's a sulfur group. So it combines. Two cysteine molecules combines together to create cysteine, which becomes non-bioavailable for our cells. So this brings us back to the fact that if you go to a pharmacy, or if your doctor recommends you glutathione, all right, and they give you the glutathione capsule in a bottle, it will not work because of the same reason. All right, it will not work because the cysteine, the glutathione molecule will be catabolized, and you will have the three components outside of the cell. And just for your information, glutathione cannot be created outside the cell. It can be man-made. All right, but once it's broken down into the three component parts, it cannot be reassembled outside of the cell because there are some components that are inside the cell that are not available outside. All right. So in this instance, what actually happens is that because of the cysteine, okay, and this is not cysteine, the spelling is different. Because of the cysteine, it makes it impossible for it to be created back into glutathione. So, but why do we need to increase our glutathione? You can see from here, healthy young volunteer, older individual, chronically ill, as they get older, what actually happens is the oxidation of fats, the free radical damage to cell membrane starts to increase, all right, when you're young, when you're a bit older, when you get elderly, and if you are inpatient, or, well, what it means is that you're sick, okay? So these are the levels. Our levels of glutathione starts to deplete, all right, until you see here, your glutathione levels drop by almost 69%. And our oxidative stress increased by 300%. Of course, you won't realize this. It will only dawn on you one day. That's why you have a lot of people who have hidden illnesses, hidden diseases that they don't discover until all of a sudden one day they find out, oh my goodness, I have this illness, I have that illness. Okay, so it is very important, and that is the reason why we have to keep healthy. So watch out for these telltale signs, whether you're young or old, mind your health, all right? If your energy, endurance, and stamina is declined, you have body joint aches, loss of memory, wrinkled skin, quality of sleep is gone. You don't have any quality of sleep. You have digestive problem, depression, and slow illness, slow recovery from illness. It could indicate that you have glutathione deficiency. Now, let's listen to Dr. Robert Keller, all right? He's a triple board certified physician, America's top physician from 2003 to 2008, named one of the world's top 2,000 outstanding scientists. This is what he has to say about taking oral glutathione.
If you use a glutathione supplement, it will be destroyed in your stomach before it is absorbed in your body.
And even if glutathione could reach the cells, the glutathione molecule is simply too big and heavy to pass through the cell membrane.
Look at it this way. You've got a hole this big and a substance
all right.
this big.
So you can see Dr. Robert Keller explaining to you why man-made glutathione molecules, when you take them into our body, there is no way for it to get inside our cells where it will do the best good. Okay. What will actually happen is that it will break into the component parts, glutamic acid, cysteine, glycine, and go in through that channel, because there is no channel for the glutathione molecule to get into our cells because it's simply too big. All right. So it's too big and too heavy. So it needs to be in the components. All right. So what must we do to increase intracellular? When we mention intracellular, it means inside the cell. All right. What is important is not just increasing your glutathione. What is important is that you must increase your inside the cell glutathione levels. Now, before I proceed, I just want to mention something that I just heard, all right? Most people think that doctors know all about glutathione, all right? Most people. You will be surprised, all right, that there are veterinarians outside there looking after your pets, and they have never heard of glutathione, okay? They're giving you all sorts of medication, your pets especially, even your pets, right? But I can tell you one thing. The best people, the best creatures to take products and do not need placebos, a plus and minus, A, B, B, A, to test out, are animals, because they don't know what is placebo effect. So, so far, the only veterinarian that I know, or vet that I know, who knows about glutathione is our Dr. Leng. All right, he has been very busy with moving house, but he's about the only one. The other doctors are just blurred. They don't know what it is. They just, it's unbelievable. All right, 160,000 research papers in PubMed, and these people don't even know about it. So it is a crime shame, right? So if ever you had a chance to talk to a vet and just tell them, please go and look it up, all right? Don't say that you don't know. All right, so what do you do when you want to increase your glutathione? You look for the people who are the champions for glutathione. All right, we started in 2007. We have expanded now to 19 countries. All right, very soon it will be 20. It probably will be in Mexico. All right, and we celebrated our 15th anniversary this year. So we have been around for a long time, and we have been selling this product for a long time, and it's not some, the solidness of the company is the length of time that we are inside this network marketing business. We have more than 1 million consumers worldwide. We have few 100,000 associates who are, all of whom are just as well versed in the science of glutathione as I am. So important thing for you to do is you have to look for them. All right. So this is the breakthrough. 25 years of research, 36 years in total. All right. Since 1986, 42 peer-reviewed articles. It's not a small thing, to have 42 peer-reviewed articles for this product called Riboceine. Okay. The proof of concept actually was published in 1987. So the most advanced cysteine delivery system technology available exclusively from Max International. You can't get this from anywhere else. And this is our doctor, Dr. Herbert T. Nagasawa, 95 years old, 31st May, 1927, he was born. Right? He's a chief scientist that helps to develop the ribosine molecule. So let me explain what this means. Remember, I showed you that when cysteine, or when the glutathione molecule breaks up outside of the cell, the cysteine, if two cysteine molecules happen to be together, they actually auto-oxidize into cysteine. All right. This is the reason why taking oral glutathione doesn't work. So what is the magic that Herbert T. Nagasawa has done? What he has done, in simple terms, is to use a simple sugar, all right, called ribose, to cover up the cysteine sulfur molecule. So this is what he has done. He's combined ribose and cysteine so that the sulfur part, or the sulfidyl group of the cysteine, is not noticeable by our body. These are all mechanisms that we have inside our body. When our body senses sulfur molecules, they try and combine them, all right? They try and catabolize them. But in this way, having done this with ribosine, when we take the product into our body, our gastrointestinal tract is unable to identify this as a sulfhydryl group in an amino acid. And this is where we have won the battle to send cysteine into our cells. So this is more graphically how this is done. Ribose, the sulfur group here, that sulfur molecule, it is protected because the ribose is covering it. It goes inside our cell. The ribose interact with our mitochondria to create ATP, adenosine triphosphate. This is the part that gives us the energy. And what happens to the cysteine? Since the cysteine is inside the cell, it does not catabolize into cysteine. And because it is cysteine by itself, it combines with glutamic acid and glycine, which is abundant inside our cell, to create, yes, the glutathione molecule by more than 828%. All right. This is by far the leader, you know, the most that you can increase glutathione inside your cell. I give you a clinically proven stimulation of glutathione levels in liver cells. All right. If you take L-glutathione, oral glutathione intake, almost zero. Whey protein, 33%. N-acetylcysteine, right? N-acetylcysteine, through a double-blind study, concluded that N-acetylcysteine increased the cysteine inside your body by 276%. And finally, with ribosine, when it was tested against N-acetylcysteine or NAC, ribosine is 300% more effective in raising glutathione compared to NAC or N-acetylcysteine. Right? This shows you the superiority of ribosine. And for this reason, recently there are a lot of hospitals and all that, they are starting to extract or take our ribosine product for case studies. All right. So in time to come, you're going to hear of all of these studies, but this just goes to prove. And this is the scientific paper where you get this information. All right. 276 for the N-acetylcysteine and the 828% of ribosine, using ribosine and increasing your glutathione level, right? This was done in 1987. Okay, it's Dr. Roberts' research, all right? So ribosine is so unique that there's a guarantee that when you take ribosine, you will increase your glutathione levels inside yourself. And this is supported by the patent that was being given to Max International called the Method to Enhance Delivery of Glutathione at ATP Levels in Cells, right? And this is a patent that is given to us, which means that nobody can copy the design that we have, okay, with this product. So Max Products or ribosine is halal certified, banned substance control certified, approved quality consumer lab. You have a World Anti-Doping Agency. You have the National Sanitation Foundation. And of course, it's a GMP certified by Australian government. And good GMP means good manufacturing practices. All right, this is your warranty that the product is good and wholesome. All right, so what can glutathione, increased glutathione using ribosine do for you when it increases your glutathione level by 800%? You have bone and joint health better, better cardiovascular health, cognitive health, immune system health, liver and kidney health, respiratory health. This is what will happen to your body health. Now, for your lifestyle health, you know, digestive health, you have better digestive health. You have extra energy and stamina, faster recovery when you're ill, better glucose control, longer healthy life, and reduced stress. And finally, for your beauty, it's anti-aging, it's radiant, it makes your skin radiant, it revitalizes your skin, you have better quality of sleep, you have better eye health, silky hair, and nail health. All right. Ask anyone who has been taking the product for a long time. Your nails grow faster and your hair grows faster. And so your body is regenerating itself. That is exactly what it is doing. So we have focused ribosine. By far as I'm concerned, superior to anything else that is on the market. Okay. So no animal byproduct, no shellfish, no mushroom, halal certified, vegetable cap, made in the US of A. And we also have advanced ribosine. That's ribosine added to 12 other ingredients that are helping the production of glutathione inside our body. All right. So it's called Celgevity. So why should you trust Max? You have 25 years of groundbreaking research, 36 years in total. It's a proprietary compound. You cannot get it anywhere else. It's US patented and trademarked. It's using branded ingredients, pharmaceutically manufactured, purity and potency guaranteed. All right. That is the reason why nothing else would ever come close to ribosine. Nothing. So why should you choose Max? Again, I repeat, 36 years of research, 16 top scientists, 42 peer-reviewed research, patented product, no or low income, low investment required, affordable products, no inventory, no office. You don't need an office, no need to store, pay only for what you sell, no delivery worries. Now, benefits from residual income as you build the business and you earn the residual income. So you are in complete control. Set your own hours, decide what you want to do, who you want to work with. No special requirement. No special requirement because young or old can do this. All right. And we will train and guide you and provide you with materials. And all you need to do is actually to share. Now, you can become a Max associate, and there are 9 ways for you to earn. You have customer income, preferred customer income, fast start. If you are not very sure what these are, refer to the person who introduced you to this video, this presentation, and then you get the information from them. Okay, that would be the best way for you to start. Now, these are the prices of some of the product that we have. You have Max 1, Loyalty Pack 2 bottles, 253 each. 90-day challenge, 248. If you buy 6 bottles, if you buy 8 bottles, it's 245. If you buy 16 bottles, it's 240. Right? That is for Max. Max 1. And we have Celgevity, where if you buy 2 bottles, 275. 6 bottles, 269.50, 8 bottles, 266.75, and 16 bottles, 261.25. Okay, so your life today is the result of your attitude and decisions of the past. Your life tomorrow will be the result of the decision you are going to make today. Life is a decision, so make the right one today. Okay, very short, very quick. Thank you very much. Live long and prosper.